welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're on a bit of a mission. We want to take some seemingly simple, everyday stuff, observations really, and pull out some, genuinely powerful, practical insights for your life. And we're focusing specifically on that incremental journey towards eating healthier, but looking at it through the lens of, well, home cooking.
Yeah, the practical side.
Exactly. Our source material for this is this really candid, personal reflection, kind of like notes on dieting someone shared, detailing their real-world experience. So I think it's highly relatable if you're also curious about practical health tips.
And what's really valuable here, I think, is understanding these notes from the trenches. It really shows how small, consistent changes in daily habits they can add up, lead to significant health benefits, things that are often sort of overlooked in broader health discussions.
Right?
This dive will show you how surprisingly easy it can be to actually start.
That's a great way to put it. So as we look into these personal notes, what really jumps out first isn't just what they ate, but this core idea they started with, taking control by cooking at home.
Yes.
They mention incrementally refining their diet. And a key part was cook their own meals as often as possible. When they talk about taking that step, what specific parts of that control do you think really mattered most for their progress? Is it just ingredients or?
Well, it's multifaceted, really. But that control aspect, that's paramount.
Right.
Cooking at home, it just lets you dictate, every single element.
Like the quality of ingredients, how you cook it.
Exactly. The quality, the method of preparation, and really crucial for dieting, the portion sizes.
Yeah, portion size is key.
And this person gives us a perfect example. A recent dinner they made, a vegetable soup or stew. It had shrimp, broccoli, fried tofu, and mushrooms.
Okay.
And their notes specifically highlight the shrimp and tofu as providing a lean source of protein.
Ah.
Now, this isn't just about, avoiding extra fat. It's strategically using protein's higher thermic effect and how it impacts hunger hormones. It makes it a really powerful tool for, let's say, consistent incremental calorie management without feeling totally deprived.
So that control comes first, cooking at home. Then they get into the what.
Yep.
And beyond just the lean protein, their notes really talk up the power of vegetables. Yeah, it's interesting. They mentioned broccoli is packed with essential vitamins, C, K, fiber, and antioxidants.
Standard knowledge, sure, but...
Right, we kind of know broccoli is healthy, but their notes really seem to emphasize how putting it in that stew wasn't just about vitamins. It was the volume and the fiber it added, helping them feel full, contributing to that sustained satiety on their journey.
Exactly. And that fiber and volume aspect is huge for feeling satisfied with fewer calories, which then brings up, well, an important question. Once you've got those foundational ingredients down, how do you keep refining things?
Yeah, what's next?
Their notes give a direct answer. They suggest they should aim to add a greater variety of vegetables.
Simple advice, but powerful.
It sounds simple, but it's absolutely fundamental for a really well-rounded diet. You're ensuring you get a much wider spectrum of micronutrients, phytonutrients. Every vegetable brings something a bit different, And for an incremental approach like theirs, expanding that variety keeps meals from getting boring. And it helps prevent hitting those nutrient plateaus. It's about building a richer nutritional profile overall.
I love that. And then they give us this brilliant little practical tip, something about cooking technique.
Yeah.
They say they were pleased that the vibrant colors of the shrimp and broccoli are still visible, and that this suggests we didn't overcook the ingredients to the point of them becoming mushy.
Ah, the color cue.
Yeah. When they mention that vibrant colors thing, it immediately makes me think how often I've probably totally wrecked my veggies before I figured that out. It's such a smart, gut feeling kind of cue, right?
Yeah. It's an excellent point. It really speaks to both the art and the science of cooking.
How so?
Well, overcooking vegetables particularly can seriously degrade heat-sensitive vitamins, like vitamin C.
Right. Destroys the good stuff.
Exactly. So noticing those vibrant colors isn't just about making the plate look nice. It's a quick, sort of tangible sign that you've kept the integrity of the ingredients, both texture and nutritional value.
That makes sense.
It's a simple but really powerful sensory check for a well-made, healthy meal. And it acts as great reinforcement, helps you stick with those healthy habits.
Okay, so let's bring this together. What does this all mean for you listening? This deep dive into someone's personal notes, it really hammered home the powerful impact of just deciding to cook your own meals.
Yeah, that control.
That control gives you a foundation for making those small, incremental improvements to your diet. Right. We saw how picking specific things like shrimp and tofu for lean protein or broccoli for fiber and volume,
Mm-hmm.
how those play a strategic role in feeling full and satisfied. And don't forget that brilliant, simple observation. The color of your food. It can be a really strong, immediate clue,
Mm-hmm.
telling you if your meal is well cooked, healthy, hasn't been, cooked to death. It's like direct feedback right there in your kitchen.
Indeed. And building on that idea they had about adding greater variety of vegetables, I'd encourage you, listening, to think about how you might expand your own palette of health when you cook at home.
Palette of health, I like that.
Yeah, think beyond just, say, adding more leafy greens. Consider the whole spectrum, colors, textures, even the smells you can bring to your plate. And really lean into that sensory check we talked about.
Mm.
Notice the vibrant colors, the crispness, the freshness. Ask yourself, how can you use that as a quick, practical guide in your own kitchen? Not just to hang on to nutrients, but to genuinely maximize both the nutritional value and the simple enjoyment of your home-cooked meals.